do as I say. Give me a disgusting helmet. That's not it. Try again. Oh shit!
It's fine. What's the worst that can be? Oh, fuck, cunt. Did not work at all.
And shivers with malice. There's a power here that welcomes me.
Why, hello. How's everybody doing? Hey, let me drag you. Why won't you let me drag you? There we go. Up there. Had to start some background music.
The dead will soon rise for me.
This is the time. Like, I want more time because I want to do really good jobs on some things, build guide and shit. But like, also I want to start the league right now. So, but then I keep going, yep. Yeah, there's actually like so many things that look cool. What are we cooking? We're almost certainly changing the guide to be Absolution leveling. Hope that helps. It does, thanks.
I'd be a dead woman by now.
We're gonna go Absolution 12.
Farewell.
And I say it felt so much better. So some people preferred it and some people preferred SRS, and frankly it's just a little bit of a playstyle difference. They were both just as strong as each other. But now Absolution's like 44% stronger with 36% more movement speed and 40% more area. It's now the winner. It's just now the winner. Like we'll be doing that now. Thanks.
Farewell.
Gonna be holy. Oh yeah, still going holy relic. It's just about leveling is all. And also I think that we might actually go through these instead of that way, because for a decent while my own absolution damage will matter. Right? And so like I could just go through those spell damage notes. Because like, what is it? This is 2 passives. Now that is technically 4 instead of 2. Is Absolution replacing? SRS essentially. It'll just be a leveling change, right? Not...
Come here, quickly. Go on. Meld it to your flesh.
Did you really make me do that before you let me in? That's so rude.
Survive the melding. Now test your new self.
Oh, fucking rowers, man. Fucking rowers. This is the hardest zone until you get to tier 17s, which don't even exist anymore. So
To learn is to live.
damn it. Let me click on the thing. Get all the way off my dick. There we go. Second 5. Oh, why is Absolution better than Dominating Blow? Because Absolution is level 12 and it's ranged and it lets you wear a wand. Dominating Blow is level 24 and it's melee and you have to have an attack based weapon. You decided this. What you say? Roughly the doctor third was a single. Nah. Nah, I don't need to. It's fine. Run, and then we should expect a guide update. There will be a guide update, yes. Fuck that and logged out. Yeah, that happens. It happens for sure. Glacial Cascade. What? No. Why? What? No. Absolutely not. Absolution is way decent on Guardian as a second build. Yep, I agree. Hey.
Freeze! Freeze!
Relic is a go. Oh yeah, no, we're for sure Holy Relic. There's not even a question. Is it buffed? Lightly buffed. It's not buffed by a lot, but it will be slightly stronger.
Be well.
Got a job for you, if you're willing.
I feel like, don't know if I should still even bother with an SRS change in the middle. Like changing into SRS and then changing into Absolution feels like a lot that you just don't need to do. Like it's another gem that costs a transmute as well, because you don't even usually change to it until melee splash. You just like level it. And now because of Absolution, I am able to go through those spell damage nodes.
I need more mana.
So like I feel like I can just get by with casting spells for a little bit. Doing a buff too? Yeah, but not at low levels, right? Just at the higher level and only a little. Doesn't really help us. Is Siege Ballista really that good? No, I don't think so. Oh, very interesting. It depends on what it gets from being over leveled, because 12% is not enough. Like 12% quality isn't enough to be useful to us. But if putting it in a red socket gives it 2 extra levels, and those two and those 2 extra levels give it like extra, and then like corrupting it gives it like there could be a lot there, right? There could be a quite decent buff there, but we don't know. 12% isn't enough quality though. And 1 level isn't enough to put it in as a support on its own. Oh, that's not where I wanted to go. I'm still waiting on info for that. Yep. Yep.
Yes? Take care.
Farewell.
Damn it, really?
Hello.
Does that mean we're going to hell? Or are you wishing them as well? Dum-ba-dum-ba-dum.
Take care.
This is a tornado shot build. I don't know, maybe I should have come back a week earlier and actually played it. Like, I haven't actually played it.
When I'm ready and not before.
Is your plan satisfactory? Yeah. I don't regret that even a little bit. It was level, but the ranged advantage of Absolution makes a lot of sense. Yep. Also, Absolution's a spell, so you don't need to worry about accuracy or attack speed. Probably play it until you start to... That's exactly what I'll do. I'll play Absolution until it's time for... Ooh, the Relic. If I was gonna play Absolution as my actual build, rather than swapping, I would probably do it as a Guardian. I think, maybe?
I need more mana.
What's your early moneymaker? I hope something drops on the ground for me. Pray. Play for 7 hours longer than anyone else and hope something works out for me. That's the plan. It's still an ultra game for the Relic of Conviction. It never was. It was only useful in Merc League because of mercenaries. It's just not a thing. Yes. Movement speed.
Farewell.
I win.
Take care.
Holy Relic destroys regular Blight. Holy Relic literally can't and still wouldn't be able to do Blight Heart. And it's not because we're not tanky enough or we're not strong enough or our coverage isn't good enough. It's because you'll crash the map. You can't have that many poison calculations happening. You'll crash the map. No matter how strong Poison Holy Relic gets, it will never be able to do the Blight Heart strategy because you will crash the map. They halved the mob count. Ooh. Oh. Well, in that case, we may actually be able to do it. Is the servers needed a buff? I don't even think it's the servers. I'm pretty sure it's the client. Remember, as much as I love this game, it has a lot of client problems, like a lot of optimization issues, a lot of it's not very good. I'm so much stronger having taken those spell damage notes. It's actually crazy.
I'd rather burn than call such a place home.
Get your Magic Find characters ready.
OMG, my satisfactory streamer is playing my favorite game.
Nice. Redneck Gandalf. It was a 36-month resub.
When I'm ready and not before.
Belief is the strongest
Strongest metal of all.
Life is short. Deal with it.
It's over here. Movement speed boots before Act 3. It's real nice, actually.
The tail.
Yeah, we're just gonna get rid of that. We're not using it. Ah, so you can't pick up added fire as a witch. Interesting. Then what else would I put in? I mean, you just take that again.
Take care.
Can't get the equipment until Act 6? Correct. Going Relic again? Absolutely. What is the purple mist? Something to do with the breach encounter. It'll be gone as soon as I walk out. There we go. Seventh Holy Relic is going to be so good. Maybe. No, you're not thinking big enough. Oh yeah, no, an extra abyssal socket. That's great. You know what else you can put in a single socket? Fucking stone golem that has its own feeding frenzy support attached to it in a single gem. Yeah. That's why I don't make my films. Yeah, you're just not thinking big enough. For instance, think about all the extra single links we're gonna get. Like for instance, Whirling Blades can just be supported by a level 1 faster attacks. That's enough. Ta-da, extra link.
Ignorance brought you here, sister. To the one place where your talents are free to grow.
Are you gonna go Absolution? I'm gonna level as Absolution until it's Holy Relic time.
Fate smiles with sharp teeth.
Very wealthy. Where are they now? 6 feet under. Except Divine, it really seems like it'll be best in slot for a lot of builds. I might be using that too. If I can. We'll see.
Your frightened heart echoes from these stones.
I usually need more than just an instruction, buddy.
Had you been my creation, brute, you'd not have fallen so easily.
Don't run just the campaign? Probably just the campaign. I already know the swap to Holy Relic. I just need to get a little bit used to Absolution and see exactly what I want to pair with it. And then just be aware that I'm going to have like 36% more AoE and 44% more damage when I do it on League Start. Which is fantastic. Are you kidding? Oh my choo-choo jumped the track, I'd give my life to bring him back. Dun-dum-dum. I think all this time, assuming it's still looking good for this lake. Yup. Oh, was any red? No. So there's 3 different coins of 3 different colors. A green coin will only give you a green support gem that can work on that skill. But you can use a green support on a blue or a red gem. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, they both, oh yes, they both, oh yes, they both reached for the gun, the gun, the gun, the gun, oh yes, they both for the gun, for the gun. So there's people asking what the league start will be like. They don't know. Well, they probably don't know.
When I'm ready and
Not everyone is around here all the time. Yo, where's the fucking downstairs? Where are you, buddy? Yeah, but their life, I mean, sure. That's great and all, but they still got a fucking 4-second respawn timer.
too much clutter.
Really? Oh my god, everything, every way I go is the wrong way. There's a reason I'm not a runner when we fucking level. It's not that I can't move quick, it's that I can't move in the correct direction. Anything else? I mean, if you ask Khan, Slams got hit pretty hard. I don't really know how, because I never really knew why anyone would play Slams to begin with. So it crash out, did you? I heard about it. I heard he was banning people in his chat that said it was a good patch. It's like literally the best patch I've ever seen. Fucking come and ban me.
Too much clutter.
First, my only understand.
It was funny. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just... But losing Spectres to Gears what made me quit. Oh, whoops. I was reading instead of paying any attention. Are you doing a non-Spectre version? No? No.
And that's how you die properly.
Because the
boy.
Spectres are very strong.
Half measures, thank you.
The Relic of Conviction? Yep. But we want to level as Absolution. Do I not get to... So I have to buy Absolution. Looks like. 12. Yeah, I've got the 12 gems. Otherwise I wouldn't be looking for it.
Farewell.
These are the 12 gems right here. That's fine. We can take flesh offering. We can get rid of those. And them and them and that and that. 100 did me up for a good time. Oh, soon? Able to raid? I wasn't expecting you to be off so soon. Okay, so it looks like I have to buy Absolution if I want to. Which I do. So let's get rid of Freezing Pulse entirely. And I think what I actually should probably have is actually just Summon Phantasm. That should probably be the third link.
Goodbye.
Chuck a flesh offering in. Phantasm on Totosay, added lighting on Absolution. Yeah, but I've got a green. I haven't found a. If I had double 2 blue 2 red, I'd put the Phantasm on the totem. But I don't. Holy Relic have an attractive 7th link. Absolutely. Several.
Be well.
The one that stands out right away is I'm thinking level 1 chance to poison. Because don't forget about the active damage, but like it'll have 40% chance to poison. Right? I mean, that's pretty good. Remembering we're gonna have like 30% more area and 44% more damage than this.
When I'm ready and not before.
Yeah, I've played Absolution before. Honestly, of all the minions, Absolution wasn't one that needed a buff. At least not to its damage. The one weakness it has is it has a pretty bad proc rate against rares and uniques. So like it may take you, you know, like there's a good chance that you might hit 6 or 7 times before actually pulling out all of your things. And that's gonna be awkward. See there? I've only got 2 of them. There, we're back to 3 now. 6? Okay, those are the phantasms. I forgot about that. Those are the phantasms. And got a buff and the patch notes. Yep. It's not live now, obviously. AoE plus damage and duration, although the duration is kind of pointless because it already had enough duration to not matter. But I'll take the damage in AoE.
Poor fishwife was laughing.
Does the Monarch give you 6 sentinels? Yes, but you give up every other minion.
Corpse of the continent.
So Is it worth it? I don't know. Relic didn't get touched. Can't wait to league start on the 14 in a row. I wasn't expecting it to get nerfed. I'm surprised by the amount of people who keep expecting it to get nerfed. It's legitimately not that strong of a build. That's what keeps it from being nerfed. Exception plus a minion limit for control. Yeah. I was talking about that earlier. I wish there was some way to get +1 relic that wasn't a helmet. Hello. Even got lost here, that's impressive. Yeah.
Exile, speak. Return if you must.
Single cell rest is a good option for Absolution. Enemies convert to sentinels. It counts as consuming a corpse. I do not think it counts as consuming a corpse, no. Because you leave corpses still, right? I'm actually not sure.
When I'm ready, and not before.
I mean, that damage is pretty good. See that rogue exile just die? Damaging enemies in an area, applying a debuff for a short duration. Fuck off.
I barely recognize
Debuff. If a non-unique enemy dies while affected by the debuff, the corpse will be consumed. Yes. Okay. I'll take that 30% AoE, please. We're going, so we'll be going Holy Relic of Conviction. But we've always had to level something else. In the past, I've been leveling as SRS. But I have also many times told people if you don't like the playstyle of SRS, you can level as Absolution. They're basically just as good as each other. Absolution got 36% more damage and 44% more area in the patch notes this league. So I don't think we level as SRS anymore. Since I was saying they were pretty much the same and one of them got a fucking massive buff. So we're just gonna level as Absolution. What was Absolution? 12. And the buff just for the empowered attacks? I mean, yes, but like, isn't that what those are? Like, I don't know. I haven't actually played with Absolution. Close, I don't think.
When I'm ready, and not before.
So, okay, you might be right. Let's. In fact, I'm pretty sure you are now that it's been mentioned that it's like a 4 or 5 second cooldown or something between their massive attacks. So they're the only ones that got buffed, right? That's still way bigger than it sounds, because look at all this downtime. That cooldown is happening while we're running, which means when we enter this new pack, boom, right? And maybe just 2 of them go off and they kill the whole pack, and then the next pack that's half a screen away, there's still 2 more that are not on cooldown. They boom, blow up the whole next pack, right? Plus, we're definitely going to take the cooldown mastery like early, so they do that slam more often. In fact, it may even be better to take the cooldown mastery before the AoE one that I just took. Like, right, I could have taken it just then. Yo, I thought I was far enough away from that. My bad. Like, maybe that should have been 20% CDR instead of the area. Maybe we just get the CDR there and you get the area here instead. In fact, I think that's right. Now that I think about it a little bit, you should definitely get the CDR first and the area second. Right? It was like, oh, I'll still be Holy Relic. Holy Relic instead of SRS and Holy Relic. Yep. Look at the damage on that. I didn't have that much damage as SRS. I don't think I ever had that much damage as SRS. See, the normal Holy Relic is almost 1k life regen now. I did see that.
Keep reaching.
You are. The spirit hum.
You're a loser, baby, a loser. Got this maybe if we eat shit together. Don't to lose yourself loathing.
You and
That's what I tell. Yeah, it's just that's the playlist that's going on right now. Also, season 2 was not nearly as good as season 1. It's in the game, but nerfed.
The air stinks
Yeah.
of thaumaturgy. I could learn a thing or two here.
Ah, fuck. Go away. I don't actually want to fight the breach. Wasting Atlas points on ore? Wasting Atlas points on ore? That's where all the mirrors and divines come from. What are you fucking talking about? That's also where you'll get your own Svalin shield. I'm gonna have ore in every map. What are you talking about?
When I'm ready, and not before.
Gigs in constantly. I mean,
There is a fine line between
I liked.
consideration and hesitation.
I didn't find it to be an inconvenience at all. Like there was no like sink because gold is infinite and not a problem. But it did feel weird to get rewarded that heavily for something you just set up early and then it just passively happens for the rest of the league. You just, the base for anyone who plays for about a month, the base amount of currency is like 150 divines. Like that's, everybody gets 150 divines for free as long as you can be bothered to set up King's March once at the beginning. That felt a bit weird, right? Like it would just happen.
That thing! It slaughtered everyone! Help me!
Like you didn't spec into it, you didn't fucking play the game for it, it just happened as long as you existed. And that's weird.
Hello.
If it is dope. Nice. That is actually a great D&D character idea. Like your pet being like a scroll. Getting the gold was the hard thing that took a while. So getting the gold was only a hard thing for people who didn't know that rarity affects gold. If you just like put on a gold flask as early as possible and then just continue on about your business and you use the rarity craft on that one flask and suddenly you'll have 70% more gold. And it was like, oh, Never mind, there are no gold problems. Those aren't real.
You're trapped.
I need more mana. It's kind of disappointing, really. I usually...
Yeah.
The road.
I greet you. Goodbye.
I piety go with courage.
Ready, exile! It is.
With Absolution leveling, I think we will help Alira. It's a lot more mana to use Absolution. SRS has a very low mana cost compared to Absolution. It doesn't give regen anymore? Wait, she doesn't give regen anymore? Okay, well then fuck that. Res is free, so I might just like slightly change how quickly I pard then. Or just like get better at using my mana flask. Well, I only came here first because I was planning on helping Alira, but if it's just resistances, then I don't give a fuck. Surge? Yeah, I got Frostblink Arcane Surge. Same shit.
This land has no time for avaricious little despots like you, Oak. The very land learns to heed my demands.
Minions scale amazing with extra links. Yep. And then we go with the cheat here, just in case anyone ever gets lost in this zone. This is a zone you can't actually get lost in. Follow the road, whatever side the waypoint's on, that's the side Alira's on. You hit the waypoint and then you just immediately head directly to that wall and then start going down. You'll always run into Alira. You never have to go looking for her. She just will be on this side.
I need more mana.
The king of
I always just look for the broken path. Yeah, you can do that, or you can do this, which is quicker. But the broken path is supposed to be the indicator. But then you have to like look for that, and you can just deviate whatever side the waypoint's on. As soon as you hit the waypoint, just head in the direction of the waypoint. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't actually really given Absolution a proper chance before. I think it might have been better the whole time than SRS leveling.
Get your magic flame characters ready.
In this economy,
Yellow, leave the 89 137. We got +1 lightning wand. Nope, I have a white wand here. I do have a +1 fizz, which I think it's fizz and lightning. Yeah, so I've got a +1 there. Absolution should help that. Well, by then I'm Holy Relic, so that doesn't matter to me, right? Okay, build this reminds me of LSP1 Paladin. I mean, you could.
I need more mana.
What's in gear? Still alright. In with good CDR is like 15%. I mean, sure, but like that's 15% on an extended physical, like an extended single target fight. It's going to be 40% more quite often because you're going to one tap the whole pack and then not even use all 4 of your minions to do so, and then there's still going to be some up for the next one you do.
Goodbye.
Yo, where's Fizz to Lightning? Do I have to buy that too? Yo, I wonder if Living Lightning support is worth it. Hang on. Support skills which cause damaging hits, causing them to trigger summoned living lightnings when dealing lightning damage. I mean...
Piety, keep your life to your own.
Look at him. Look at the little guys. Wait. Look at the little guys. Wait.
When I'm ready, and not before.
a tiny disco ball. Disco isn't dead, instead it turns out that it just got small. Just leveling, that is the plan.
I need more mana.
Look at them go. When you use Flesh Offering, it's often not worth it. Trying to use Flesh Offering when things die quickly is usually like a waste. You could have attacked again. Remember, it doesn't affect me yet, only the minions. Damn. I mean, you gotta try, right? We're starting. Yes. Holy Relic again, but we're gonna level as Absolution, I think. Minions of 20% CDR. This is patch notes. Survived, not just survived, thrived. Will be great. By the way, did you test Herald of Purity? I mean, no. But like, I've used Herald of Purity in the Holy Relic build before.
Nothing.
You would need some sort of attack.
Going.
That would just make life complex.
Damn, so we don't even get physical to lightning as a support as a witch. So I can't actually test right now whether I want that instead of this, but to be honest, living lightning, insane. Insane, actually.
Get your Magic Find characters ready.
I'm pretty hyped for next league.
Clovis, aim to prime. Also me too. Looks really good.
You times. You disappear. Keep your wits about you.
I dreamed.
So we just grab one of them, right? Yeah. And we throw fucking anything on it. It doesn't actually matter. You hope it hits something minion related, but even if it doesn't, who cares?
Goodbye.
It hits 6% minion damage. That'll do, I guess. Is the last thing, golden feeding frenzy, something else? You actually don't want a 5th link on Lancing Steeler's Spring. What you want is return projectiles level 1, because it's the same as level 20 for us. and then to just only have 3 gems there. What you want is that socket back.
Beware anonymous gifts. When I'm ready, and not before.
I'll take item rarity. I will also take item rarity. Item rarity, chance to poison, vile toxins, unless you know what, maybe life on hit. You don't want life on hit level 1. Remember the gems that get added, like the special ones, they're level 1 supports. So we don't really want a support that's like one of the main ones. Doesn't want to be on there, right? For Lancing Steel specifically, return projectile support, its level doesn't matter, right? You need it, but its level doesn't matter. So
I need more mana.
having it as the free level 1 support, that would be the jackpot. God damn, I fucking wrecked that thing.
Life is too precious to waste on you.
Fuck the Reaper, cause I knew my time has come. Why can't you see? I was in die at 12. I guess I'm here till 93. Dun, 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 dun. How do you keep specters alive in this economy? How do you lose them? Unsuit and eliminate? Yes. Yes. Yes, and I'm really happy that somebody knew that. It occurs to me that I must have been singing it out loud for you to have known that, and I don't remember doing that, but I'm sure it happened.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Sometimes you just hum stuff and it's guessable. Yeah, I don't ever actually mean to hum stuff. Also, if your specters are dying, chances are they're not res capped. Like that's just like chances are they're just not res capped. There's a single audible, I'll be here till 93. That was enough? Well done. Be dead in a second. Turn your eyes. Would you go for Abyss Socket Boot Skin then? There are so many options. There are so many options. I don't know which option I'll go with, but definitely an Abyssal Socket is one of those options. Another option is use that as the place to put like a stone golem or something, because you could then have it unlinked and separately have it supported by feeding frenzy. And then your feeding frenzy sorted out. Can't have two in the same equipment. You can't have two linked in the same equipment, right? If it is unlinked, it shouldn't be an issue. I think it was socketed. Maybe it's socketed. Either way, I could still use that slot for a golem.
A pity. I think we could have been friends.
Similar. So a little bit differently, because Absolution is a spell that you also cast and you also do pretty decent damage. You get to start coming through here. And because you don't get it until level 12, I'm going to get these nodes first, because that'll have me like here at around level 12. And I did this backwards. I should have gotten the cooldown first and then rushed over here for the AoE. But other than that, the rest of the pathing is going to be pretty much the same.
You have going. You manage. Keep your wits about you.
I am. Stay true to you. When I'm ready, and not before.
Look at it get wrecked. Look at that thing get wrecked. Since when did my SRS have that much damage? Never. Never.
I don't mean.
And this is before the buff. I probably should have given Absolution a better shot. Over shouty, sprint runny. What? Running around with this next league. Oh yeah. 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 Sorry. Yeah, perfect. Warlord is the shouty guy. And yes. And then it's up into points. Yep. But why not just take the two insides on the left node? Because Absolution itself is a spell. I am dealing an amount of damage right now, a pretty decent one. Look at that. My actual DPS is 450. 40% spell damage is not much. 40% spell damage is 40% more damage. The only reason 40% spell damage isn't much is because you have, when you're in a spell build, 800 of it. And so another 40 isn't very much. because you're changing your 800% multiplier to an 840% multiplier, and it's not huge, right? But when you're at a 0%, getting 40 is 40% more damage. If you're already at 40, then it's, you know, a little bit less than that. But like, it's enough that I'm still going to take some of it, right? So we've got that 20, we've got this little bit here, and we've got this, which we were going to take anyway. That's probably all of the self damage I'm going to take. Except that's not true, right? I'm going to get over here, I'm going to take redemption, and then I'm going to grab spiritual aid, because why not? This Skiddo is better than Herald of Purity. Herald of Purity requires an attack
When I'm ready, and not before.
to proc, not a spell. Is it just hit? I thought it was an attack hit. No. Don't worry about the kill part. That doesn't matter. Our clear's fantastic. It's how to proc it on a boss when there's a single target. Is it just on hit? I thought it was on attack hit.
There she is, my work in progress. Let's see if Rayclass tastes
Okay.
good to you.
Then maybe we should have that as well.
I need more mana.
Enough of this.
Presenting Holy Relic again? Absolutely, yes. Until they take it away from me. Herald of Purity. I mean, I'm not going to look to either of those people for my build advice, but that's fine.
The spirit hunts with you.
Oh, Relic came back to it? Yeah. Herald of Purity grants a buff which lets you deal more physical damage. The more physical is not even attack either. Why did I think this was attack? Because this is a physical skill. It's physical converted to lightning. So that buff will also affect me doing more damage. No. Grants a buff which lets you deal more physical damage is the first half of that. The minion stuff is local, but the letting you deal more physical is something else. I think we fuck off Skitterbots. And I think... honestly, I could use Chance to Poison and Summon Phantasm. I could leave those on. It could replace that. Hold on.
Be careful.
Tread carefully, exile.
Wave of conviction. What I don't want is to press extra buttons. Yeah, look at that. 387 DPS, 409. Okay. Yo, that's so much more damage again. Okay. Yeah. Evolutionary traits are still intact.
I'm ready and not
Apologetic for the empathy I lack. And 44% more. So it won't actually technically be 44% more damage because it's only on the big attack. The one that's on a huge cooldown. But it'll be still quite significantly buffed. So like if it's working now, then if it's working this well now, then okay.
Ready, exile? It is time to hunt!
The thing that's shocking me the most is actually how good Living Lightning seems to be pulling its weight pretty good. Yes, absolutely. By Wednesday at the latest. Hopefully before then, but by Wednesday at the latest.
But 2 out of 3. Good luck to you.
Decanter in years. I'm going to be honest, I didn't mean to pick it up. I was more surprised that it was in my inventory than you are. What the fuck is that doing there? I didn't mean to.
see you.
Are we not shield charging? I'd love to be. I don't have a spare red socket yet. I've been looking.
General Griffith. Goodbye.
For the campaign leveling path of building before the guide is released. No, I don't. But if here's the TLDR from the current one, because it's self-cast spell hybrid at the beginning, we go through here instead of taking those. We'll respec them later, right? I stay spells, so for me it's Freezing Pulse and Holy Flame Totem, but if you're good it'll be Rolling Magma and Flame Totem. I stay spells until level 12 because I'm not going to change to SRS and then change to Absolution. It's not worth it. Plus we've taken spell damage nodes, so it's good. Probably going to take these two nodes for my resistance and strength and dex solving problems first, because we have extra levels until we're minions. Then we go here first, and the only difference from here onwards is I should have taken the cooldown mastery first. Take the cooldown mastery first, and then rush over here and take the AoE. And the rest of the tree and the rest of leveling and everything will all be the same. The only other difference is when I get to redemption, I will probably take spiritual aid as well. Again, to spec out of later. Ones. We're also checking armors. We're also checking armors for minion shields and just for any of the links that we want. Down on the way down, on the way down, on the way down. Now, I could take a buttload of extra life right now, but I also don't feel like I need it, and I have to go through life to get to there, so I'm pretty sure I do that.
When I'm ready, and not before.
And what are we starting? I mean, Holy Relic, obviously, but we're gonna level with Absolution this time instead because it's better. In fact, now that I'm testing it, I think it might actually have always been better, but now it's getting a buff that'll make it clearly better, even better. It'll be better twice. It'll be better at her. I mean, it could be, but it's probably not. Nah, damn. Holding a way out. On the way down. On the way down. On the way down. I think I'm going to start as Static Strike, but I'm not sure what class. Doesn't matter, you'll be re-rolling in a day.
I need more mana.
Sorry, am I wrong? You're not wrong, but that's why I'm starting it. Fair enough. Yo, somebody wants some fucking attack gloves? Holy. I'll put them on just for resistances.
Watch yourself. Watch yourself.
I thought.
Wait, do I not get a shield charge? Oh, there it is. What I don't get is a shield. Yet.
Goodbye.
Haven't picked up a shield yet.
There you go.
I wish I had a minion shield. Honestly, I think it's worth it to just put any shield on. Damn. That'll have to go though.
Bring me back something nicer.
Thoughts on dominating blow?
Just
I mean,
complicated.
a minion build that's pretending to be a melee build sounds terrible. The numbers look good. I'm sure it'll be fine, but I don't want to have to go into melee things, so not for me. But the numbers look quite good. If it's like a playstyle you're into, I'm sure it'll be fine. Juiced legions on a mid-tier budget. Define juiced legions. Because like, yes, to a pretty decent extent, but when it gets that one where you can break them out as many times as possible, that is a thing that requires a build that scales with Headhunter. That particular farm needs a Headhunter scaling build. And this is not one of those. Connector is still busted. It's still very good, yes. Going Holy Relic again? Yup. Don't know if I'm supposed to keep going this way. I think I am. Bring the new belt and the Holy Relic build. Everyone said that belt is more busted than Mage Blood. Yes, I have thought about it. I do know how I would fit it if I could. I expect it to be a disgustingly endgame expensive bullshit to do. So we're not going to bother including it in a guide or anything. The only way I get that on is if I can get supported by chance to poison. Shrines won't help the minions anyway. Correct. But a make me larger and acceleration shrine would be worth it. That would be go faster and have more life. And remember that go faster also means heal faster.
When I'm ready, and not
You and
when
what is that?
American Steel is one ring too good to give up? No, we would never give up a ring.
The cockroaches.
I like
dash.
Hungry Loop is very much like, I don't want to say noob trap, because it actually traps like experienced players even more often. I don't know, it's just actively not worth it though. Right, while we're here, I forgot to grab the third bust. And here is our weakness in this build. That the minions can die, and if there are no adds to spawn, it takes a little while to like re-summon them up. Anything in chance to poison for imbue? There are a lot of options. Chance to poison is definitely one of them. If I want to use the new belt, which maybe I do, or if I want to use mage blood, which maybe I do, I think chance to poison will be the go-to for that, because like we have to give up our belt, which is a lot of our poison chance, and it's like very hard to do. But if we can get 40% chance to poison built into the gem, then that's pretty fucking helpful. Yep, any support we use except unbound ailments would be good. Also meat shield would also be a fine one to get. Like if we're just talking about early, just hitting anything we can hit, right? Then we'll be after any of those. Any of the gems except unbound ailments. And then any of the gems we use except unbound ailments, and then also like vile toxins or chance to poison or something like that. Not added chaos. Level 1 added chaos is fucking dodgy, right? Because it's flat. Level 1 added chaos does nothing, so that's useless to us.
Master nightmare, or it masters you.
And we want to avoid unbound ailments, because as a minion build, that is unbound ailments is the only scalar of poison duration in the entire build, which means the poison duration is a more multiplier because it's the only bit that there is. So we really want to have a level 20 on that, right? We don't want to lose that one. For blue coin or green coin, I'll have to just add up the amount of supports that it would be appropriate to get, and then just figure out which one's better. I suspect blue, but I haven't looked yet. Our Lancing Steel will be getting a green, that's for sure. Because if we hit either Withering Touch or Return Projectile support, both of them at level 1 is fine. It doesn't matter.
I need more mana.
Blue does. Right, okay. Leveling, Relic of Conviction. I mean, I'll be leveling as Absolution, but yes, I'll be playing Holy Relic. You like 10 additional slots for leveling gems this league? Not really. Exactly the same as before. I used to fill up my offhands with holy relics so that I could corrupt them for level 21. Now I'll be filling up my offhands with holy relics so that I can imbue them for a level 1 support. I'm still gonna have an offhand full of weapons, just like full of gems, just like I did before, right? Is an SRS easy to transition from? Not anymore.
I'm ready, and not before.
Of all the worlds you could have conquered, you had to choose mine. Such power wasted on a feeble imagination. I'll mourn your passing, sister.
Where'd she go? Oh, there you are, over here. What the fuck? Where are you? Lady! Where did she actually go? Oh, over here? Over here. Okay, damage is good once I found her. Damage is alright once I found her. One advantage SRS, it'll just fucking run the whole screen. Whenever she ports away, you just stand still and keep casting, and the SRS will just go find her.
Damn you!
I loved your work, Piety. It was
Crazy. Hey, you're crazy match.
Be careful. What is it? What is it? Be careful.
Piety's off the Beatles.
I like this rest of the Angry Birds having missiles. Yeah. Yep.
You have claimed. Go with courage.
Yes?
Wonder how different that'll be. Like, $490, $517. Cool.
Be careful.
And then quickly over here. Only because it's an extra button. Yeah, I should just have an Ellie weakness. By the way, it should always be Ellie weakness when you're leveling. Could be like, but I'm mostly lightning. Are you? Right. I mean, right now, maybe. But what about if you pick up a weapon that's got like 100 to 180 fucking cold on it? You're gonna put that bitch on. Like it should just always be Ellie weak. We're gonna have troubles hitting the 82 breakpoint if we use an imbued Holy Relic of Conviction. No? Why would that make any difference? Oh, because you can't get the 23%. No, that's not a problem. Ever seen a 28% quality piece of gear drop in the campaign like that? I haven't. Hopefully it won't be super rare and costly. Yeah, we'll see. Rotor Sport, no, not be a horrible idea. Nope, it's not. That's a valid option. I would call it more of a late game option because you really would like the damage early, but eventually you have enough damage, right? Eventually you're just like, well, I got enough damage, I'm murdering everything. And then item rarity.
Remember, Dominus, what goes up must come down.
Unfortunately, I'm going to be viable for... So the 40% cooldown one doesn't support minions. So there's that. The other one that gives +1 level and 12 CDR isn't enough CDR to make any difference to anything. But we don't know how it levels. So we only know what the level 3, which is the maximum level, looks like. We don't know if it gets a little bit extra if you corrupt it to level 4, if you put it in red sockets and in Dialas to get another 2 levels, if you put it in a +1 Dialas, you get another 3 levels. Bitch could be level 7. I don't know how much quality it gives. It really, that sucks? Yeah. They like to take the toys away from minions before we get to play with them. That way it's not enough. It's not enough. We never gave it to you to begin with. Okay. Alright. Also, except Maven, it was fun but super grindy. Solo self-found Holy Relic is never something I suggest people do. The build's endgame, even like mid-endgame, like late reds and stuff, is really held up by Dialas. Now, not to say it's not possible. Obviously it is, and you did it, but like it's a lot weaker without a Dialis. Right? It's just a lot weaker without a Dialis. I was following the eye, was following the eye. I was following the back of the coast. The fuck is Flesh of the Lords? You mean Skin of the Lords? Right. Yeah. Yeah, that's alright. It's an okay alternative. You can also use the Covenant as an okay alternative. Doors of red around their throats. Bring up a couple extra absolutions to slam vowels in them as you get them while leveling. I mean, look, Val Absolution is very strong. So like if you happen across a good piece of gear and you can be bothered to do that, sure. But it's still only just a temporary leveling thing, so you know. Yeah, I'll probably just have a Lancing Steel and a smattering of Holy Relics, whatever I can fit. Or, knowing who I am as a person, what I'll have is nothing, and then I'll regret that later. That's probably what I'll do.
Have you ever seen the true face of God, Exile?
I mean, that's some pretty good damage though. Like I'm okay with whatever the fuck I'm doing right here.
This world is an illusion, Exile.
Takes a second to ramp up because you don't have minions because of the downtime. There's our first Absolution minion. So that's the downside of this skill, right? Is you have to like ramp up when it's a single boss. But the damage is still pretty good.
No one will cry for you, Dominus. Not a soul.
I'll put that on level 34. I am nearly 100% certain that Physical Lightning would be a slightly better support gem. But we don't get that. And so Living Lightning's pretty good still. But yeah, I'll test some more stuff. And we don't do library. We do not do library in this household.
Too much clutter.
Overcharge would be a good solution as well. Yeah, it wouldn't be terrible. It'd be a very juicy shot. Was the library in the first run because we're feeling bad for the guy who lost his pages?
We open. I have seen. May fear guide you. You are.
Until next time.
And Holy Relic of Conviction.
How do I keep ending up in such lovely places?
Yeah, we'll be starting like this because I mean you kind of have to. It's like we're starting like this because you can't run Holy Relic of Conviction without 2 alt quality gems. So you're gonna have a way to level.
Life is short. Deal with it. Thaumaturgy just keeps getting the better of you, doesn't it, Lord?
In cluster for Absolution? No. They already had enough duration beforehand, and the buff also increased their duration. The beat goes on and on and on and on and...
Get your Magic Find characters ready.
Could have had 3 babies by now, but here I am.
Duct Tape Elva, thing with a 27-month resub.
Get your Magic Find characters ready.
I mean, the minion leech mastery is like absolutions are replaceable, so you don't really need it for them. Also, serious thing with the prime. Just falling into the Stormbrand trap. I'm not even 100% sure it's a trap. It looks pretty good.
I think it likes me.
I think like the like in my head like napkin math that I did in my head when I read it. That was good enough. Yo, YouTube member. What? That almost never happens. Johnny, thank you very much for becoming a YouTube member. Let's go.
There's so many more trap spirits in this place.
Just using any issues for some reason. It's fine. We pretty much always have both of our chats merged together and read both of them equally, so I actually don't mind where people want to be.
This'll do nicely, Exile.
The only reason we prefer Twitch is because like the whole Twitch culture involves like subscribing and using primes and all that sort of stuff, and YouTube doesn't. So generally, most of the time, nobody subs on YouTube. Okay, does this mean can I now take that off and put this on? Fuck yeah. This tech is forbidden Lancer stream. What tech? Restream? I just do it. I'm pretty sure it was against the rules. Pretty sure I'm not meant to do it either, but it's just been changed. I'm pretty sure that's the on screen thing, right? Ooh. Oh good, I don't need that anymore. Fuck yeah. And no scream is always loud. Ah. It's simply because I watch work mostly, especially on League launches. Work will always allow YouTube. Nice.
I am tasty. I felt. You've done yourself. But wait a moment.
That would just make.
God damn it, I forgot one. Imperial Gardens. Right. My bad.
Goodbye,
Imperial Gardens. Fucking forgot that one. Always one. The problem is it's always a different one that I forget too. It's not even like there's like, oh, one that I just need to like drill through my head. Get this one. Get this one. Remember? No, it's always a different one. Actually, you also work for that? Ah, probably.
An emperor must know precisely where he stands.
Okay, he went, oh my god.
Damn, stay sharp out there.
Me too.
Talakora.
I have forgotten that skill point for entire campaigns. Me too. Luckily, the one thing I'm really good at remembering is typing slash passives when I get to the end to find out how badly I fucked everything up. I'm good at remembering that. Which is good because I fucking always miss something different. Like, I don't always miss something, but it's never the same thing, right? Like, it's... Oh, Living Lightning, yeah. Turns out it's really actually quite good. Early, anyway.
The weary traveler draws close to the end of the path. An emperor is only as efficient as those he commands.
Ah, and the problem.
I need more mana.
Spawn already. There we go. Now we're getting some. Now we're getting them. There we go.
You were born for this. Only one of your lessons was completed, Ascendant.
I always forget to clear Fainted. You don't need to? That's not one of the quests that gives a skill point? There's a respec point, isn't it? Yeah. Save you like fucking 18 gold or something. You don't need to do that. I will say Absolution looks way cooler than SRS as well. That's another thing. Doing Holy Relic this week? Yes. Does it have any it doesn't even show up. It doesn't have an MTX of any kind. Hold up. They buffed Absolution that much, it doesn't even have an MTX. God, you're just leaving money on the table, guys. Let's grab an MTX. Like, what are you doing?
When the time comes,
I played it last league. So what, Holy Relic? I think it's going to be even better this league. Definitely the leveling is going to be better because there's a huge Absolution buff.
violence is delicate. The Emperor who sits alone.
Yes, we both loved it. Nice. Did you choose to drop Absolution? Whenever I get Holy Relic up and running. So the plan will be the same time as last time. It'll be get to Merc Lab, farm my gems and swap.
When I'm ready, and not before.
We swap is guaranteed. It already was for us. So there are two versions of Convert a Gem. There's Convert a Gem into a random, which will take any blue gem and turn it into any blue alternate gem. And that's the common one that you get all the time. And then there's one that says change a gem into a random gem of the same type, which is where if there are multiple trans gems, you would just like rolling the dice, hoping to get the one that you wanted. Now it will show up when you get that, it'll show up all the options that are for that particular gem, which is great. That's a fantastic change. Huge fan. There's only one alt gem for Lancing Steel or Holy Relic, so it makes no difference to us. When we got that option, we always had the gem we wanted anyway, because there's only one alt quality. Which is a good job to buy one. Whichever comes first. I stop and farm, and we just keep going until I'm in. It's just the quickest I can change, the better. So if I find something good, I change. If I don't find something good, I'll keep farming until I get the thing. Completely misunderstood the purpose of the presentation then. A lot of people did. You're not the only one. So they removed a lot of the randomness, but not all of the randomness. You still have to get the option that guarantees a gem of the same kind. And if you hit that, then it'll be the one, it'll give you the options and be the one you want.
Those promises. You must navigate your empire through troubled waters. Claim your inheritance. Delight in your guild
Easy.
dungeon ascendant. Before your emperor, you are worthy. Before the goddess of justice, you are worthy. Receive our blessings. Embrace our
So the question is, would I still go the same way? Would I still just take this and then rush that? Or...
deserve.
I mean, the end 4 is still the same. It's just the order that's questionable. Attack. What does that even do? Once every 6 seconds by default, it does a much larger slam that does way more damage. It's that attack, which will end up being 5.2 seconds as soon as you get the first mastery. It's still a really good one. I only run one aura anyway, so this would just be 30% damage and 30% res and like 3% attack and cast speed. But because I'm doing the damage anyway, I'll tell you what, let's open this real quick. Fucking, that's the wrong one, you piece of shit. Hold on. See, now what I should have is fucking any gem. Yeah. None of those, thank you. Some people don't even know you can just say no to the gem. You can just be like, no, thank you. Clarity. Oh yeah, clarity as well. There's a guide. Yes, yes, yes. The guide will be updated. It'll be fully updated by Wednesday at the latest. For everyone to level as Absolution. Nobody bringing us, nobody bring us down, 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 down. Breach 2.0. Yo, where did I fucking put my guide in here? There it is. Is that even the one? Yes. Cool. I always take that first. Right, and I do that. I was doing that before because I wanted to be able to change a Cruel Lab into Poison, which I might just not do. We might make that Merc Lab. I mean, not really. You kind of want that at Merc Lab when you do your change. I think we get the 40% skill effect duration and the offerings affect you, and we just start using the offering. It'll get your shield charge through faster and everything, cast quicker. I think we start with that. We get this one second. And then we get Unholy Might from Merc instead. Offering is another button. Yeah, but it's a button that I was already pushing. Just means now it affects me as well. That being said, this is strong enough. I think you could do that the other way around too. You could just not. You could just take the damage first. If you wanted. Use a configured path building for our own characters. A lot of people do. I have never done that before. But a lot of people do that. They just like load up the guide or whatever and then import their characters over the top of it. Dun, dun. Quick stretch. Yeah, okay. The extra duration and everything is like pretty nice for these things as well. We're playing Holy Relic for the first time. I'm so sorry about ruining the rest of the game for you, Gem Baron. There's a downside, there's a dark side to playing Holy Relic. Which is that when you go to play another build later, you'll be like, this is kind of shit. I could have just played Holy Relic. I wouldn't have to worry about any of this. And it'll just keep happening.
Bring the beast in my sights, exile. You have been captured, Pete. You will be a survivor.
Too much clutter.
Fuck you.
Off you go, little beast. Away!
How's Absolution feeling? Honestly, I may have misled people. We probably should have been leveling this way the whole time. Don't tell everyone. Look at that thing get fucking annihilated, man. This isn't the buffed version. It's not buffed yet.
Welcome to the grand arena of Theopolis. It is here. Die a death worthy of applause, gladiator.
Oh, and check this out. 1,222. 2,222.
When I'm ready and not before.
What was we using? Clarity, Purity of Elements, and Herald of Purity. Those were the mini bosses, by the way. Those weren't trash white mobs, just in case you were wondering. Those were actually the mini bosses. Tomorrow, same leveling tree. Some minor changes. It'll take me like fucking 8 seconds to show you the minor changes as soon as Duresso dies. There we go. Fuck you. Hold on. There. Minor changes. We will spec out of this later, but you might as well go through here, especially since we're going to be self-cast till level 12 instead of level 8. And then you should take the cooldown mastery first and then do AoE. I did it backwards this time because I'm just used to doing it that way. Cooldown mastery first and then the AoE. The rest of the tree is going to be exactly the same. I'll respec out of this later. And the only other thing is I'm taking spiritual aid when I get here which I will again spec out of when I change to Holy Relic. That's it. Everything else will be the same, exact same tree.
May fear guide you. What do you need now? I'm watching you. Yes.
I wish that was +1 lightning, but I'll still put it on. What is that? Sure.
See ya.
1 red, please. Fucking perfect. Nailed it. Quick scour. And then that one, sure. That's so shit. Give me something useful. Resistance to this. That's better. Now, should I change gems right now and add a 4th link? Probably. Do I need to? No. So am I gonna? Nah. I'll just add spell echo when we get there.
I cannot be convinced. SRS is better LBLing experience. Fight me.
SRS is a better leveling experience? Then you continue leveling SRS. Because I'm pretty convinced. J-Split, aim for the 73 months. If you're having fun, you're doing it right. That's true. If you're having fun, you're doing it right. Lucky it looks fucking cool anyway. Imagine if it had like a lame spell animation and also no MTX. League, so you brought this up, Brand? I am. I'm gonna level as Absolution. We're all gonna level as Absolution this time, but then we will be playing Holy Relic. Does it look good or is it nerfed? It's fine. It's fine still. There's nothing wrong with Poison SRS. But I do think Holy Relic is just a better thing to play. It is less damage, but it just feels better. Yeah, I'm not even 100% sure if I stop and farm lab or if I just fucking start progressing as Absolution and just spend my money on the gems as soon as I get something to drop. Yeah, he's already tested it quite a bunch. mean, we kind of might as well. I feel like I should take this side too. To avoid around the poisonous rest build, which I love, but I keep hearing Hollow Relic is better. But I wasn't able to do Ubers. So poisonous arrest is higher single target damage, but it's better. It's worse in like every other way. This is easier to play, tankier, faster. I just. Was that spiky build carrying golems? They got gutted.
That would just make life complicated.
I don't even think yellow's gonna play that build. They didn't really get touched. Isn't the buff from your golem fucked?
Our hopes are with you.
That would just make life complicated.
Wanted everything, wanted everything.
It's not every day you get to walk into a living, breathing.
Alright. How's the Absolution leveling going? Fantastic. I don't know if I love Spell Echo. I mean, it seems real nice for the actual minions, but I'm getting locked into casting twice, and I don't know if I love that. Do we go to level with Absolution? I will have. There we go. I get my shiny badge here. Nice. What does it take to make a build? Like how many hours? For theory crafting? It depends on how good your build is, how much it falls together. I couldn't even guess at how many hundreds of hours that we have collectively spent working on this on Holy Relic. I couldn't even begin to guess at how many hundreds of hours over the course of many leagues and many iterations that we have spent working on Holy Relic. Yeah, also, nobody in existence makes a build from scratch on their own. It actually hasn't happened. Or if they do, it's bad. No matter how good you are. And there are some people who are really good. You have people to help. You have other people to look over it. Other people to find the problems and do things. Like it's... Every build that's ever been made like that is a team effort somewhere.
Be happy for me, sister. It's not often we get to erase our failures.
Okay, that's a lot more than SRS did at this point, ever. That is a lot more damage than SRS ever did. All builds are like iterations on other builds. Yeah. Used to have another build originally. It was so creative. Yeah, we didn't come up with the original idea for running Lancing Steel of spraying with Holy Relic. We didn't come up with that at all. There was a Korean guy on YouTube. I credited him the first like 5 or 6 videos and 3 or 4 updates. But eventually I've deviated so much from that it's mine now. But the base idea of Lancing Steel of Spraying and Holy Relic of Conviction, it came from some Korean guy on YouTube whose name I've forgotten now. Which was like super great idea, really good. And then I was like, we went and looked at it and then was like, okay, well, the idea is great, but I don't like this pathing. I want to change that. I want to do these with the supports. I want to change gems into these specters. We want to do this and that, the other. And it just started changing and it started changing and it started morphing, and we ended up using different shields, and then like it's all iteration after iteration after iteration, right? It was decent. Jane Nova's guy. That doesn't sound right. It was definitely a Korean name. He had one video on it, and it was killing a Uber Cortex.
A body to kill for. You're the greatest form I never sculpted.
I hate to be critical.
This one on Pee Wee Ninja? No, I think he found it on YouTube. I have been having to get 2 trans gems. Why?
You will make such lovely
Surely you can figure it out.
Such lovely material.
I found it on YouTube, tested it, and then told Baylor, cancel all plans. Yeah. We made a pretty big amount of changes. Like from that build to where it is now is like unrecognizably different. But like, but like that's where the idea came from. That wasn't like, we didn't originally come up with that.
You've come.
I have been expecting you, Witch. You and I are about to create the most beautiful of nightmares together.
One League player.
Bed now, little girl.
SLU or also collaborative effort. Oh no, that was also super collaborative. So again, Shads is the one that found that. That was on PoE Ninja. We found this group of about 5 or so Korean players again, who had been doing Poison SRS basically for free because no one else was doing it for like 4 leagues already. And we were like, wait, what? And like, there was no content, there was no videos, there was nothing. It hadn't been covered anywhere. There were just these 5 Korean dudes who had just been doing the build for free for like 4 leagues in a row.
Accept the gift of immortality.
And so we yoinked that.
I need more mana.
Again, we made a bunch of iterations to it. We improved it a whole lot. Like even after that point of like taking it from PoE Ninja, we've again still spent hundreds of hours like working on it and improving it and doing as best as we can, right?
Is the true eternal. Why are you so in love with death?
But like everything is a collaborative effort at some point or another.
Too much clutter.
You ever feeling under the pit? Oh yeah. My level 100 is wearing it this league.
Poor Malachi.
Or last league.
It's obvious. See ya.
This league still, I think. Shake it up. Do it. A few of them came into chat and laughed. Yes. Actually, at least 2 of the Koreans who had been doing it for free for like 5 leagues did come into our chat when we started the Poison SRS and it like blew up. They did come into the chat and like jokingly, they were actually happy about it and they were very cool about it, but they were like, yo, Valor, you've ruined my free build. And I'm like, what do you mean? And he's like, I've been putting this together for like 200 chaos head to toe for 4 leagues. And I'm like, oh my God, you're one of those. You're one of those 4 or 5 people we saw doing it every league. It's like, yeah. Like now it's 65 div. And I'm like, sorry, my bad.
They all. I have.
Any abilities that you had to toy with? No, not right this second. There isn't. I want to try. I know Unleash won't affect the minions. 100% capable of the support of the new build screens. So we don't know. We don't know about the more important things on that gem, right? Like, is there a cap? It says all recently, right? Like, is it actually all recently, or is it up to a certain number, or what, right? Like, we need more information on that. But yes, it is something to look out for, and it is something we will be looking out for. And if it looks even remotely viable, I will be testing it. Right? But we do not have enough information to know whether that will be good or not, so it will not be in the guide. That'll be something we test. Mission is better on a Necro than a Guardian. Every minion build is better on a Necro than a Guardian. Guardian's actually kind of trash.
Oops, clumsy me. When I'm ready, and not before.
Captain Tavares.
Shut your mouth.
To forging a
I
stable
mean,
connection with the Prime Resonator in Theopolis.
taking gems will hurt the high-end damage of maybe, but like we don't know what the high level versions of the exceptional gems of those things give. So like many of those may replace the things that we've got exactly, or they might be better, or they might be close and just like good enough, right? That's nice. Yeah, this seems way better to level with than SRS to me. And the buff isn't in yet. I guess I probably should have given this a go earlier. I think I might have always been trolling. Stream mobs limit of 4, right? 3? Maybe it's 3. But it's okay, because we've also got 4 Herald Impurities. Casting Absolution for that reservation. Well, 1, I'm using my mana potion regularly. And 2, I have a clarity on giving me 16 mana per second.
Is that all? I expected so much more.
At awaken multi-strike, you lose 25% damage.
There's a rebellion on.
Also, Path of Building says anyway, even without it, that's almost killing Elbers. But I'm fairly weak in the game. So I never get woke multi-strike anyway because it's so expensive, and I was able to kill all of the Ubers. So I would suggest, as friendly as possible, that that is a skill issue. And I mean that in the most loving way possible.
Freedom comes to those who
Unlike the sometime. Now where was I?
I think you're correct. Yeah, it could also be a making build mistakes issue. That is also a thing, right? It could be some build mistakes in there. I don't do anything at all. Is this practice run on YouTube? I mean, there's just a VOD channel on YouTube that has all my VODs. But I don't know if I'd call this like... I mean, it's a practice run, sure, but like it's not... I'm not trying to do it at speed or anything. I'm just trying to experiment, figure out how things feel, whether I like it enough, which I do, what gems I want to use, etc. This is like a level of practice that I would never bother to do if I wasn't making the guide for it, right? Like, I could figure this all out on the day myself, but people want a guide, so I have to have it figured out before the league starts. I can't just... I can't just wing it. It has to be done. Like it now, the buffs are gonna be broken. I think it's stronger than the way we were leveling before now. Can we talk about your hair in this relic build video?
Thaumaturgy and science combined. That's rather clever.
Hello, YouTube. Oh, we don't need to talk about whatever was going on there, do we? We don't need to talk about whatever I was doing with my hair there. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Is it better now? Oh, here's quite a look on you. I quite like it. I'm pity I didn't try it earlier, because by some point this year it's all coming off. Because see that bald spot? It's fucking growing. So we're gonna be bald at some point. It's getting worse. It's getting worse every month. BalorMage again. Is he going to? Well, no, I am balding. And because of that, I'm going to just go bald. Like, I'm just going to shave it all. Like, and just have no hair. Right? Like, that's... Ever rocked it shaved? No. Nope. I lasted a good 10 years, more than anyone in my family. All the males in my family went bald before they were 30.
I need more mana. Look at these beauties. Perfect for my collection.
Yeah, I actually quite like the long hair. But like, you know, I'm now approaching 40 and the bald spot is getting a little too big. I might hold on to the long hair until after ExileCon, but then it's gonna go whether I like it or not. It's gonna go whether I like it or not. The question is, do you try desperately to hold on to it and just like end up being one of those people that have this bald spot that's like this big and just like a ring of hair around the outside and put a toupee on and look like a wit, or just shave it off? And I'm just gonna shave it off. I'll look great bald too.
Ready, exile? It is time to hunt. This land is...
This is 1,000 times worse than clean shaven, right? No, I'll look fine bald too. I look great now. I like the long hair. When I shave it all off and go bald, that'll look great too.
Up you go, little bee. Way.
Like, I'm not concerned about it. The only reason we have long hair now is because I noticed that the balding was getting worse, and I was like, oh, I've never had long hair in my life, and so if I don't try now, I won't get a chance. And I was like, you know what? We should see what long hair's like before it's too late.
I swore they would suffer for exiling me, and I always keep my promises.
I started shaving my head around 19. Yep. They've been in the middle of my back. Before this, the longest my hair's ever been is about yay long. Like, by the time it reaches over my eyes, it started to annoy me, and I just cut it. Before this. Which I think I should have tried it earlier. Actually, I started being like, I'll try long hair just to see. I'm sure it'll look dumb on me. And now that I've got long hair, I'm like, it's actually all right. I'm actually pretty happy about that. I should have done that 10 years ago. Had a chance to wear it for a while, but oh well.
I need more mana.
Mohawk when? Did you not see the bald spot? It's already too late for a mohawk. That's the bit that's missing. Who used living lightning support? Is it good? Surprisingly good, yeah. I am surprised by how good it has been.
Something's here. Something different.
Endgame, that's a no-no or whatever. Yeah, I think the ship sailed on that for me. Some incredibly flamboyant shirts, some painted nails, the fact that I have cock in me occasionally. That's all just like... Ship sailed there. I it's too late for that. Thank you for the regular wear headphones while watching BalorMage reminder. Yes, you should always wear headphones, especially if you're in public. Using ear monitors instead of over headphones is a crime to cover up that main. You don't have to gang up on me. I actively want to. If you can find me good, comfortable, wireless ones. I don't want to be wearing a headset.
I need more mana.
I'm entering the Chamber of Innocence. I mean, fair. I wonder if it's worth squeezing in these 3 extra points. I feel like the earliest it could happen is now, and we're already doing a pretty decent amount of actual minion damage. I'm gonna go with no. Yeah, I guess I could have taken that as well. 5% cast speed and 25% lightning damage. 2 points. Haven't fully reached the patch notes yet. Probably at least a minor buff overall. Potentially a very large buff, but we're gonna need some gem information. But at least slightly better than before. Solution to the max with the chaos ascendancy. No. I don't like Absolution enough to play it to the max. Although, looking at that fucking damage, Jesus Christ, maybe. Did you see that shit? I guess SRS doesn't do that. Bye, buddy. I don't even have a curse or desecrate. I can't flesh offering. I should have flesh offering and a curse.
I need more mana.
Yeah, I think if I was to play Dominating Blow, I actually do think Dominating Blow would be a Guardian build. Stream elements doesn't do anything. Yeah. And I'm very much looking forward to leveling this. Look at that. What the fuck? This is before the buff. The buff isn't in.
What in damnation have you done? You've destroyed.
It's had a few smaller ones, but I don't know if it needed the one that it just got now.
Thank you.
But I'll take it.
You deserve recognition. Once Kita for freedom.
Sure.
Yes?
I simply tootles.
Tell you what, let's try. Just see if this makes a difference of any kind. Yeah, it doesn't make that big of a difference. The cast speed might just feel better though.
He's told me a little about Utula and his cult of Kitava. Enough to
Have I noticed it? Yeah. Everything from Act 2 onwards
For freedom.
has there's an NPC that identifies all.
Someone's redecorating. I like it.
Yeah, I could never go back to a corded headset. I would love like decent quality sound in my ears that didn't have a band over my head and my whole ears covered. Like I don't know. I have a pair of shocks that I use when I'm like out and about that do bone conduction. They're really good, but I love those, but the quality isn't actually that good. Like it's good enough for being out and about, but it doesn't feel good enough to be on my computer. But I would love to not be wearing a headset all day. That would be great, actually. And my shocks, I kind of like mine, but I think my head's a little too big for them. Like they pull back on both of my ears the whole time I'm wearing them. The beast in-ears? I hate in-ears. I hate in-ears. But yeah, I do use the bone conducting stuff a lot. I love them actually. Freaking unique build coming soon. It looks real strong. And if you custom molded, anything else is uncomfortable. Yeah, I don't know. Ear, like in-ear headphones are fine for like an hour or two, but I do a lot of audiobooks while walking and biking. Yep. I do a lot of podcasts. I can't do audiobooks. I have to read books. I can't do audiobooks. Don't hurt your ears or anything else. Both. Plus, I also don't like being out and about with anything blocking my ears. I want to be able to hear the footsteps of people who are approaching me, so I know who's coming. I don't want to block my ears. The lining not needed. More that I couldn't buy it.
I'm here to serve. What do you need?
Hitman's poor? No, as in which can't get it.
Don't ever give up.
No, you're not wanting them. I have seen like the glasses and whatnot, but yeah. If I could get a larger version of the shocks and figure out how to connect them to my computer, I'd probably do that. I'd probably do that, and I'd probably do that for streaming so that I could just like not have a headset on, and then I'd use the headset off stream when I want like really good music in my ears. It's a belt that means you can only have 3 utility flasks, but also gives you 2 shrine effects, 1 offensive shrine effect and 1 defensive shrine effect. Kind of any utility flasks? I thought you could only have 3. It was something like you can't have a utility flask next to itself or something. First not affected by flasks. Oh. Okay, I might be mixing up two things.
When I'm ready, and not before.
Damn. The new essence is the 2 flower thing? Ah. So just a little alone. Oh, and here is the worst. I see. I think you're making a bigger deal out of it than it is for most people. I don't think using an in-ear headphones for an hour or two fucking matters. You're like, oh, I'm just going out for a few hours. I'm just gonna, whatever. It's fine. The difference is we're not talking about going out for a few hours. We're talking about sitting down in front of my computer streaming for fucking 22 hours straight. You can't use in-ear for 22 hours. That's it's just not okay. Did you just like Ryan Wilson? Then I said, and I'm a fucking arsonist. I'm a rocket scientist. Yeah, but Baylor, I think that streaming for 22 hours straight is also not okay. Okay, let me float you an idea. Let's say that over the course of any 3-month period, that you make 25% of your total money over 3 months in one day, and the other another 25% over the next 3 days. Now it makes sense to stream 22 hours on day one. Like, that's just how it is.
Not all.
Hey, it's crazy equals genius. If you set yourself on fire. You know, it's just not realistic. I mean, there's like some bits of AFK time, the least amount possible though. Set yourself on fire. Another building in terms of this setup. Nope. We're only testing it for the first time right now. But the build guide will be updated. Not 100% positive about the links yet. Added living lightning support and spell echo right now. And the only difference between this and the SRS is that you come through here. Maybe I get this. I think it was worth it. And that you should take the cooldown mastery first and then the AoE mastery second. Other than that, the rest of the whole tree will be exactly the same. Everything will be exactly the same. You use speakers if you don't like in-ears? Yeah, feedback into the microphone. If I could find a way to get like good sound that never fed back into the microphone, I would just have speakers the whole time. No Fist of Lightning? Can't buy it as a witch. And I don't do library. I think Fist of Lightning would be slightly better than Living Lightning support, but I don't have it. So. Going Holy Relic and Conviction again this league? Absolutely yes. And yeah, that's what I plan on doing. That's actually what the whole guide's gonna change into. We're all gonna level as Absolution. Levels SRS totems apparently. I have seen SRS totems before. Actually not that bad.
Come, ravenous one. Let me devour your heart.
You shouldn't have to go much of a respec. Nah, not really. Like an extra 4 or 5 points more than it was before, which is not much. Especially when you got damage like this in the campaign. This is a solo self-found character, by the way. Also for the person who drops all the spam apps to the guild tab every league, I love you. That's everyone, hopefully. Like we do that as soon as us, like the group that I play with, as soon as we get to like, you know, oh, we're all in yellows now. We usually dump white ones as well. And then we encourage everyone to do so. Although, how much that's going to be needed anymore, who knows?
The flame of hope may flicker, but it cannot be extinguished.
I've never had to pay the price for my ambitions. Until now.
Remember? Alright. Don't think time and tide wait for no man.
Despite remember, humanity needs us.
Alchemy and black thaumaturgy? You sure know how to lift my spirits.
Stay sharp.
How's business?
Still alive, are we? Farewell.
I was so arrogant when I first awoke here. There's so much to learn.
Good work, buddy.
Yes?
What? Toodles.
That would just make life complicated.
While you be skulking about, I've managed time and time. Good tidings to you.
Probably like that.
Time and tide wait for no man.
The breach gives a 5 link? Probably, but I'm not doing it.
Hopefully, I can learn from my mistakes this time.
Okay, change my mind. Fizz the Lightning is definitely better. Starters. That is a huge amount more damage. Not enough to make Baylor do library? No. No, but if somebody else can pick up Fizz the Lightning for me, that'd be great. And Shads will be able to because he's playing a Templar. Yeah. And it's not like I was struggling before either, right? Like, it's not like, oh no, if you don't have Fizz to Lightning, then your build will be shit. No, it's fine. Right?
I need more mana.
Really can sight buddy that makes you hit 90% resistance. Well, I mean, your hits aren't your minions' hits, so those are the one. I'll need to see what all the rest of the stuff actually comes out with, but unlikely that it's good. Unlikely. Possible, but unlikely. Funny thing, which is the only class that doesn't get Fist to Lightning?
Let me teach you the laws of war.
Yeah, about the damage. I mean, okay, now it looks shit because I don't have Convocate, and I probably should. I should probably have Convocate. I can't actually pull them to where I want them to be. That's an issue. Why unlikely? Just because Necromancer's fucking insanely strong. It's real hard to, like, So it's a running problem with PoE. Necromancer shouldn't exist. It's also why I'm happy that there is no Necromancer in PoE 2 when they eventually make that good. Because for the most part, all minions are balanced around an incredibly strong minion ascendancy. But, which is like fine, and it makes the ascendancy really good for minions, and so you feel good about playing it, but it makes it really, really hard for anything that isn't Necromancer to compete.
Get your magic find characters ready.
Like, not impossible. There are some exceptions. There are some niche cases, but like generally speaking, you're a Necromancer or you're not playing minions, usually. All day TV, over to Prime. Guardian better in the campaign, and that's it. Yeah, maybe no Necromancer in PvE2 is the reason minions are so shit in that game. There's no maybe about it. It is because they don't have a minion ascendancy, and they haven't adjusted to making minions good without ascendancy points, because that's what you need to do if you don't have a fucking minion ascendancy. First roll the SOS character and hated her life. I still hate what they did to SOS.
I must have jinxed myself.
It's good because they don't require investment, and so you can do anything else with it. No. Good without ascendancy points doesn't mean good without investment. But there are no minion ascendancies in that game. Like, that's so that it has to be good without a minion, without an ascendancy. Or you have to give me a minion ascendancy, but I don't want that, because then when you do that, you've locked me into one class again. Which makes it too good. So however good you're thinking when I describe that, not quite that good. Right? The nature of balancing is that it's not a Boolean stat. So like right now it isn't good enough, so better than that. However good you're thinking, that's clearly too good, not that far. Right?
The strongest metal of them all.
Depending on what they want. Yes. The delve meter is me big bonk man with stick and me tall neck man with hammer. Just for Rotters and Templars. Huh. This is one map. I don't know, but I'm excited about PoE1 all of a sudden.
I am goodbye. You've killed the cow.
Not right now.
Alright. That's enough of that testing for that. We now know how the rest of this will go. And we're definitely doing it. Everyone who follows my guides at least is going to be leveling as Absolution. This is way better. This level support tech is worth it over... Do you mean the +1 level? What? Do you mean the +1 level that has 12% quality on it? And we don't know. We need more information. I need to know what happens to it when it's over leveled. Because if it can get me to reach another breakpoint, then yes. Oh, you mean the actual imbued thing? Right. Yes, in most cases. So a +1 level is 12% more damage. Right? So like, let's just have a look. Like, let's say you got Void Manipulation level 1. Well, that's 20% more damage instead of 12. Let's say you got, so you got Meat Shield support. That is 20% more damage and 15% less damage taken instead of 12. 14 in the case of Holy Relic. Maybe it's 14. You could be right. Either way, these are 20s at level 1. Right? Vile Toxin. Is 10% more damage with poison per stack? No, 5% more per stack up to 8 stacks. And then 10% more base. Okay. What's another one? This is probably the winner. This is probably the winner because fuck the flat damage. Who gives a shit? It just comes with 40% chance to poison, which might be the winner. Uh-huh. Jewels are insane. Also, if you wanted to change into a mage blood, that's a pain in the ass. Because poison chance is a pain in the ass when you give up your belt. That'll help. Right? Or my personal favorite, we already had enough damage. I'll take 40% extra rarity, thanks. Mill spring is another socket. Yep. 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 Conviction hit it with currency. I mean, so that is that a problem? Because in the part we're leveling the same amount of gems. We were always going to have fucking 6 or 9 in our offhand anyway. It's just instead of double corrupting them, we'll be imbuing them instead. I used to buy temples 12 at a time. Now I'm going to buy coins 12 at a time. It's the same amount of gems. They're not going to suddenly be more gems in demand. Everyone already had a whole bunch of them in their offhand to double corrupt. It's the coins. Those will be the bit that's... And some of them will still want temples. Some people will still want temples. Right? Depending on the build, some people will be like, nah, I can't give up the double corrupt. It's not worth it. Others will be like, actually, a level 1 support is better. And gambler, are they set? They're a bit of a gamble. There will be 3 colors of coins. It'll just be a red coin, a green coin, and a blue coin. And it'll give you a support that will support that skill that's in the color you gave it. That doesn't guarantee it'll be a good one though. Right? Like, I could hit it with a blue one and get elemental focus, which will do nothing. Right? I could get minion speed, which would do nothing. I could get faster casting, which would do nothing. Yeah, like any attack in the game can be supported by brutality. Right? Support the skill gem. Yes, the supports will be ones that can support the skill. But that doesn't mean it'll be good for it. Like that was just mentioned, brutality can support Wild Strike. Should you have brutality on Wild Strike? Fuck no, but it'll go in. Right? Culling only works with... I mean, if you get cull, it'll just cull. It's just on hit. Like, I'm trying to see what else could, like, be shit. You could get, like, trap support? Or fucking something like that could go on your spell. If you hit a green on it, it could be like, oh, trap support, level 1, enjoy. Right? So there's definitely some gambling involved. Use dunks up, cast dunks way down. The thing is, I don't think GCPs or gems in general are affected by this at all. The people who care about this sort of level of min-maxing were already double corrupting as many gems as they possibly could the entire time, and they all had to be qualityed and they all had to be bought. The thing we're doing with it is now different, but the amount of gems that we need and the amount of GCPs that we need is the same. Super cheap at least, yep. So level 85 now. They do look pretty good. Level 85 would be quite nice. Alright. I'm gonna jump off. This is our week to one, get our like offline shit finished, and two, just, you know, relax as much as possible as well. And the cultist again, gotta have those pops. Doing it on a cultist is great. What type of build are we going for next week? Holy Relic of Conviction for sure. Also, there's people that don't do that well now. You might be right, actually. Probably not even for the entire league, but definitely for the first like week or two. A lot more people are going to be leveling gems in their off weapons than had in the past, which should be everyone. But it wasn't always everyone, right? But it might be everyone for a little bit. Missions and then swap to minions or Absolution. Absolution probably. And someone that does ranged weapons. Not off the top of my head, my brain isn't working. But I know there are some. Alright. I'm gonna run though. I'm gonna run. I will see everybody later. Fuck this nonsense. I've done the testing and now I know what the guide's gonna look like. And now I gotta fix the path of building. I'm gonna do that offline. I will see everybody tomorrow.